going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we've got the India vs South Africa test match review, day 5 review. India end up winning. They end up bowling out South Africa for 191 after South Africa had a total of 305 to chase. They were never going to chase the runs, let's be honest, on the last day, but it was up to India to bowl them out, or it was up to South Africa to try and block out the draw. Look, South Africa started quite well. You know, they lost early wickets, you know, but they had someone like Marco Jansen and Temba Bavuma out there who looked solid early on. They looked really, really good, especially Bavuma, you know, the little midget man himself. But unfortunately, some really, really class bowling from India. The pitch was... Look, the pitch was very interesting. It looks quite dangerous out there at times, especially in the early days. The player of the match, the man KL Rahul himself, after making 123 in the first innings, and I guess 23 in the second innings, didn't really matter, but that ton in the first innings was crucial to India's victory. But let's go through day 5. South Africa were into bat. Markram was gone for 1. Dean Algar was gone for 77. Keegan Peterson, who continued to look quite good, but unfortunately got out. Durdussen, gone for 11. Keshav Maharaj, in as the night watchman, gone for 8. Temba Bavuma, not out for 35 of 80. Unfortunately, he just had his partnerships fall around him. He's really the only South African batsman that has looked really, really good this series. I mean, Dean Algar with 77, that's really, really good. But, you know, we're only at 1 test match in. There's still 2 more test matches to go, so we won't judge South Africa too much. But this was a huge victory for India. They've won at the Gabba this year. They've won at Lords. They won at, I think, Edgbaston is another big one. And now they win at the Centurion. I think that's how you pronounce the stadium name, right? The Centurion. The first Asian team to do so, I believe, as well, which is massive. Which is a huge scalp for the Indian team. I mean, what a 2021 this Indian team has had. You know, after beating Australia in a series on home soil with Steve Smith and David Warner back in the team. At the Gabba, no one beats us at the Gabba, except for India, I guess. I mean, what a year it's been for Indian cricket. You know, they've changed coaches, they've changed captain in 2 different formats. They've, you know, it's been a really good period for Indian cricket. You know, of course, Virat, you know, that whole saga will still go on. You know, I'm sure a lot of people are still upset that Virat Kohli is not the captain of Indian T20 and ODI cricket, but Rohit Sharma takes on that role, but he's still the captain in Test cricket, and he's still a fantastic captain. Quinton de Kock, what a shock, that rhymed. He's retired from Test cricket. Why? Quinton de Kock, mate, you're like 29 years old. Why are you retiring from Test cricket? The reason is, he said to spend more time with his family. Well, you just tell your family to wait, because we still need you at Test cricket. You know, I'm not a South African fan, but Test cricket still needs Quinton de Kock. He is a legend of cricket. He's a legendary South African cricketer, and it's a real shame. It's a real shame that he's retired from Test cricket. I believe he's still going to be available for international cricket for T20s, I think. But I believe he will still be a part of the IPL auction. He wasn't retained by Mumbai, was he? Wait, was de Kock retained by Mumbai? I don't think he was. So, look, hopefully he gets picked up in the auction. If he wasn't retained, I can't remember. It was like a month ago now. Forgive me. Wian Mulder gone for 1. Well, this tail end just disintegrated. You know, they just gave nothing. Jansen was in there for 14 balls. He was gone. Rabada gone for a duck. Ngidi gone for a duck. Pretty disappointing stuff from this tail end, but you can't really expect much from bowlers to make runs for you, can ya? Into the actual bowlers for India, sorry. Bumrah, great test match. He was unplayable. A beautiful Yorkers, beautiful in-swingers. I mean, he was just at his best. Bumrah, he was just at his best. And speaking of at their best, Mohammad Shami, 3 for 63 off 17. One of the best test matches I've seen him play in quite a while. He was exceptional. Takes, 8 wickets for a test match? Great effort. Siraj, 2 for 47 off 18. Lord Shuttle to Kua, none for 11 off 5. And Ravi Ashwin, he took 2 wickets in the second innings, 2 for 18 off 9. Of course, the third test match will be played in Cape Town. Or is that the second test match? We will check it in a minute. I'll have a look in a minute. But I know that there is a test match that will obviously be played in Cape Town. And that has been known to be quite a spinning deck in recent years. So Ashwin will have a ball on that. And he'll take lots of wickets on that pitch. But hey, India win pretty convincingly. They take, after making 327 in the first innings, it just always seemed like it was going to be too much for South Africa. India did an amazing job to find 327 runs in the first inning. This was a super tricky pitch for the batsmen, and a really nice pitch for seamers, hence why Bumrah, Shami, Ngidi, Rabada, even Jansen took lots of wickets. So, hey, it was a really fun test match to watch. I enjoyed it. And hey, 2 more test matches. You win the first test match in South Africa. That's a big win for the Indians. But they have to follow it up. Will there be any changes for the Indian team in the second test match? Can they find a spot for Shreyas Iyer? Does Pujara come out? Rahane probably keeps his spot. I think he's been a quite consistent batsman. And especially overseas, I think he's quite a reliable man. So I think Rahane keeps his spot. Ashwin should keep his spot. Maybe they remove Takua for an extra spinner. Hey, there's plenty of options. This Indian team has so many good depth options that they can use if they need to. So, hey, I don't think there'll be any changes, but you never know. And for South Africa, I think they'll just keep the same team. They've got Marco Jansen in there who looked really good. Obviously, Quinton de Kock will have to come out. So, who replaces Quinton de Kock? Have no idea. I don't really pay attention to South African cricket like that. But hey, I'm excited for the second test match already. I love test cricket. I love staying up all night just to watch test cricket. I love it. But hey, that is going to cap it off, guys. The second test match. I've got my beer here. It's New Year's Eve. It's New Year's Eve right now. It is currently 6:30 p.m. We're only 6 hours away from going into the year 2022. This will probably be the last video I record for 2021. And just while we're here, I want to say thank you to every single person that has, supported me through this whole year. After having my channel deleted early this year, I think it was, and now regaining, we're almost at 7,000 subscribers, which is wild to me. I can't even say how grateful I am to be able to sit here and talk cricket and just have fun. Talking about the sport that we all love is such an honor and so grateful. So thank you all so much. Hey, I'll see everyone in 2022.